Welcome, Dave. So I guess, obviously the first time it ended in, there was a hung jury. So if you had to say, we've been talking to people, second trial's interesting about what changes. If you had to guess now from what you heard, is it where are we going this time? Are we going towards a conviction, acquittal, or maybe another hung jury?
I mean, look, it's hard to say in these cases, but my opinion, I've covered hundreds of murder cases in my career. I was at the Boston Herald for 14 years. I've been an investigative author for the last dozen years, and it's really hard to get a jury to be unanimous on anything in any case. In this case, I think it's going to be really hard for them to get a jury to be unanimous in guilt or innocence. So I think my opinion is we're headed towards another hung jury. Obviously, there's a lot of testimony still to go. But I think it's a distinct possibility.
So so Jennifer McCabe. So tell me about this search. So I guess the quick backstory on it is she was at the house in question where O'Keefe was dropped off, and then where he was later found dead outside the house. And there was this search on a phone. I think it was like 2 in the morning or something like that, where it said, "Oh, well, how long does it take to die in the cold?" And people said, "What the heck is she searching for that?" And he's not found till the next morning. But there were other searches, as I remember it or understand it, at 6 something in the morning. Same thing. So the debate seemed to be with the experts about when did she do the search? Was it like, did she open the tab on her phone then? I mean, what was really going on? Do we really know?
We don't, Connell, and it's fascinating that here we are 3 years into this case, and we don't have a definitive answer yet on when that search was actually made. As a lot of these big cases are, as you know from covering all these trials over the years, that it is a battle of the experts, and you have experts on the prosecution side that say, nope, she made the search at 6 something in the morning after the body was found. You have experts on the defense side saying, no, she made it at 2:27 in the morning. The prosecution's expert on this and says what happened was there was a glitch in her Safari on her phone. She actually opened the window that the search was made on at 2:27. But didn't make the actual search until 6 in the morning.
But shouldn't that be easy? Or you're saying it was just a glitch on her phone? Like, in other words, if I open Safari now, it's 5:56 p.m. on my phone, right? And I did a search, Dave Wedge, who is he? I want to find out about you. And then I don't look at it, say you're on the show tomorrow, would it show 5:56? Is that how Safari works? I mean, that should be easy to know. Or was it just on her phone that they're arguing got messed up?
I think they're saying that's the way it works. If you open that window, leave it open. If you open that window, search now, and leave it open, it will show that search was made at 5:50, whatever time it was made. So that backs up
McCabe's story. That would say that she searched for it at 6 something in the morning when Reed came and said, "Hey, search for this." That's what they're saying, right? Karen Reed told her to search for it, or?
Exactly, that's what they're saying. But it has not been a foregone conclusion. It hasn't been confirmed, and it's, again, amazing to me that there's not some expert that can come, not even an expert, an authority that can come and say, no, you're wrong. This is how it works. This is the facts. We don't have that.
The problem
and it's really made a mess of this case.
Right. Speaking of a mess of this case, that's a good point. That's what the problem to me about this case. I was talking earlier about they made the documentary for Max, and it was on. The thing for me about it was, on the one hand, you could see, obviously, the argument the prosecution has made and what happened, that she was drunk, she dropped him up, she ran over him, and he died, and he was there. But on the other hand, the amount of mistakes, and this guy Proctor that was investigating, and he's getting, the evidence in a paper bag that was a shopping bag, and then all the texts he sent, and he got fired because he's talking about Karen Reed. The amount of mistakes, if you're on the jury, you could see why. Don't you think why some people would say, well, I'm not sure. I think maybe she did it, but there's a lot of weird things that came up.
Absolutely, and it's more than just mistakes. There's outright corruption involved in this case.
Right.
Whether or not it means someone else killed John O'Keefe, that remains to be determined. But there's no denying that there was multiple police officers involved in unethical.
The guy Proctor, especially, right?
Trooper Proctor, he's already been fired from the Massachusetts State Police because of his actions in this case. There's been other officers that have been sanctioned for their behavior in this case. There's chain of custody issues with all the evidence. There's witnesses giving conflicting statements. And again, you have second trial here. And as you know, second trials get messy because what do? They challenge them with what they said in the first trial. So it's much easier to impeach a witness in a second trial.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.